What is going on, guys? We got a Northwest IPA from Silver City, and we are going to be using a little bit of Mystic Waters today. Orange spice tea. This was sent along with my birthday care package from Jack over at the Virtual Groomroom. Let's just open this up and take a sniff. It's got this kind of like pale orange color. It's funny, it almost has like this like little crystallization on the top. I don't know what that's about, but it's pretty cool. And to me, it kind of smells like dried fruit, like dehydrated oranges or something. Just kind of like if you've ever had those like dehydrated fruit. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And then there is like this little bit of like herbal. I assume that little bit of herbal is coming from the tea. So, very nice. It's pleasant. I like it. So we'll give that a shot today. We're going to be lathering up with my Wild West Brushworks in the Snowdrift handle here with a 24mm boss knot. This tiny little thing. I'm going to be getting another straight razor shave going. My vintage Kukri with the Osiris Bladeworks scales. And we're going to finish off with some Maol Grooming Helioteris. So, very nice. I got it loaded up into my Lancaster bowl. And we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. Jack contacted me recently and told me to try out distilled water. So I went to the store, I picked up a jug, it was like $1. We'll see how it goes. I know he's recently started implementing that into his shaves. Looks like some good stuff. I know other people have been doing it for years. I know Justin, the Red Island shaver, does it. He seems to have great success. So, what the hell? You know, I know now, I already know it's not necessary to get a good shave, but we'll just, it's a cheap way to experiment and have fun, so let's see what it does. Alright, so I just got a little bit of water here, distilled water, and we're going to go right in with the boss knot there. I'm going to wring it back out so that I'm conserving that distilled water. We're just going to go right to the bowl. And we'll see what we get. This is my first time using Mystic Waters, so we're going to see what this soap does. And if distilled water is as good as they say it is, maybe it'll give this Mystic Waters a good first impression. I literally just got done watching Shave Cave while I was eating my dinner. I had some chicken flautas with some homemade salsa. Very good. I was drinking my IPA on the side. So right now, with just that little bit that was left within the knot, we got that. To me, still looks a little pasty, so I'm going to go ahead and just add just a little bit if I can be conservative. Just a little bit. Just got a little bit sloshing around the bottom now. We'll go ahead and keep incorporating that. We'll probably need more. I mean, who knows? I saw Jack got a nerdy little squeeze bottle for his distilled water. He tried talking me into getting one. I just don't know if I'm going to stick to this distilled water thing. I'm sure the little squeeze bottle doesn't cost much. But I just don't know if I'm going to stick with the distilled water thing because I know it's not necessary. Alright. Still looking just a little bit pasty. I think I could add a little bit more. We'll go with that. Incorporate that. Smells good. I don't know. It's probably 4 out of 10 scent strength. It's a little bit underwhelming. You know me, I like it stiff. I like it strong. And I'm talking about scent strength, guys. Before anybody even says it. Talking about scent strength. Alright, now this is looking pretty good now. It's looking pretty creamy, pretty velvety, has a nice sheen. So we're going to go with that, see how that does. So yeah, I was watching Shave Cave. What's up, Reed? I was watching him before I hopped in here to do my video. And I actually got in quite a few videos today, which is nice. But Reed was using some PAA, and it was a mix between high jump and coconut. And it sounded like some pretty good stuff. And you know him, he always makes fantastic lathers. I mean, it's almost impossible not to when you put that much effort into your lather making. And he busted out a nice shave with the Merkur 34C. So if you guys haven't checked him out, it's Shave Cave on YouTube. I also watched Nomeo. He was away for a little while. Hope everything's alright with Lee. He had a cool shave with Archaic Alchemy out of Mexico. And it's funny because I actually, about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, I was actually looking at Archaic Alchemy because I was trying to set up a Cinco de Mayo shave. And that's the only soap that I know from Mexico City, or from Mexico. And so I was interested in buying some. I've known about it, but it's never been particularly like high on my list. But I was interested. I figured it would be pretty cool to have some Mexican products for Cinco de Mayo. And that was the only soap that came to mind. And I went looking. I couldn't find it anywhere. I think he has his social media still up, but it all linked to like dead storefronts where everything was sold out. I'm just gonna get my Lancaster towel set up on the side here. So that's kind of a bummer. I was hoping to get some, but didn't happen. I couldn't find any available product. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to piece together a red, white, and green shave or something like that for tomorrow. But today's May the 4th, so all you Star Wars nerds. No, I like Star Wars too, but May the 4th be with you. Stuff smells good. Like I said, it just reminds me of kind of like that dried, dehydrated oranges, which I do like those dried fruits. They just kind of have like a natural sweetness. And then this one here has like this nice herbal tea type scent. And it's all pretty mellow and it's just pleasant, you know. All right. So let's give this a shot here. All right. Let me see, what can I do to get this side Still kind of experimenting with the sides. They don't really need a whole bunch of attention, but I only ever have peach fuzz on that side, or on those sides. But for whatever reason, I still feel like it's necessary to shave them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just shaving just to shave. Alright, so that was pretty good first pass. A lot better than yesterday's first pass. Still kind of working my way, getting used to that first. Here I am finishing up the first pass, I totally forgot. But I'm still kind of working my way through learning that upstroke. All right. Still trying to get that upstroke perfected. Still a little bit awkward, but not too shabby. Now this water that I'm rinsing my face with isn't with distilled water. This is my normal water, which I assume is not very soft. I mean, I haven't tested it, I'm just assuming, but I'm assuming it's not very soft. I've seen some of the crazy voluminous lathers that some of these guys have got, and mine just doesn't stack up like that. So I'm assuming it's not very soft, but who knows. Alright, let's get some more of this good looking lather on the face. So if you guys noticed, it did kind of dissipate right there a little bit. So I'm gonna have to mark it down for that, but slickness, cushion, while it's there, is pretty good. Slickness is good. Cushion while it's around was good. Density is pretty mid. It's not like the densest of soaps. It doesn't have that substantial weight on your face. But if you demonstrate good technique, you should have nothing to worry about. So yeah, it's perfectly serviceable soap. I think it's good. Not the best I have by any stretch, but it's definitely good. It's going to serve me well. Take another sip of West Coast IPA there, Northwest, and we'll get Against the Grain past it. So what can I say about the distilled water? It makes a lather. It makes a lather just like regular water does. I don't know if I necessarily want to buy another item just for the hell of it. when I can get a lather without it, to be perfectly honest. I could get a serviceable lather without it, so I'm not really dying to get, to buy distilled water and make it a part of my daily routine. But it definitely made a nice lather and in no time. I mean, can't deny that. Can't complain, can't deny about that. All right. Very nice. Yeah. I don't know. I'll keep using the distilled water until it's gone. I got a whole gallon of it. And we'll just see what it does. This is a soap I'm not particularly familiar with. This is my first use with it. But we'll see what this distilled water does when it comes to soaps that I'm more familiar with, Maybe some mind-blowing results will come out of the woodworks and, it'll make a stronger case for its use in my den. All right. We'll go ahead and give it a quick feel around, see what we got going here. Go ahead and dry off my razor a little bit. Let's gently set that aside. All right. Soap had decent slickness, enough to get the job done. It's funny because I don't really have like some internal scoring system. I don't get super in-depth with me. It's almost like a pass-fail for me. And you better not fail. Not in this day and age. I just kind of look at products like as will they work or will they not work. I'm not the guy that's keeping tabs or chasing the latest greatest. Me, it's like I just kind of get what I want to get, and if it works and I enjoy the scent, fragrance is most important to me, so I hold that above performance. So if it works and it smells good, it has a spot in my den. If it works great, smells bad, it's out. But I don't need the best of the best. I need some good smelling soaps. I saw David over at the DC Shaves accepted my tag and his video's already up, so go check that out on the DC Shaves for my oldies but goodies tag series. He used tobacco and he had a hell of a good shave. I believe he used a Gillette Slim Adjustable. Woo. excuse me, a Gillette Slim Adjustable. And can't remember the brush. I think it was a Smoke. And he got a good shave. And I got some tobacco and some Cella on the way. I had a couple people tell me I should really pick up some of the classics. So they've never really been high on my list, or, you know, I never really had a reason to want to buy them, not with all these artisans around. But I bought them. I pulled the trigger. I got some Maol Grooming Helioteris. This is a fougere, kind of a wild fougere too. I like it. And I wanted to pick up some Mitchell's Wolfat, as well as what was the other one? Latoa. And Latoa was in a shave cream for about $9.50. But tobacco was like $25 for 4 ounces. 4.4 ounces. And I was like, God damn, I thought this was like a affordable time-tested option. I thought this was like, I don't know, I've never looked up the price. I thought it was going to be significantly cheaper. I was like, $25, that's like the price of some artisan shit. Caught me off guard. And then Mitchell's Wolfat with the ceramic was like $35. I was like, what the hell? I don't know. I gotta be honest, I'm gonna be pretty hard pressed to buy those classics. To buy that Mitchell's Wolfat. That's like $35 for a basic smelling soap. I don't know. I know the performance is good, but damn. I was not expecting that. I gotta be honest. Alright, so that was a pretty damn good maiden voyage with Mystic Water soaps. It's a pleasant scent. It's not gonna knock your socks off, but I think it's enjoyable. Slickness was good. Both original and residual. I think the density was pretty mid. It had good cushion, but as you saw, like, I was kind of taking forever, as I normally do with my straight razor shaves, and it started to dissipate, so I got to kind of knock it for that. But all in all, I got a good shave out of it, so that's always good. I used my Kukri straight. Served me well once again. Feeling comfortable with it. Still working on that upstroke though. Still working, so hang with me on that. It's Maol Grooming's Helioteris Aftershave. Love this stuff. It's wild fougere, and I really enjoy it. Go ahead and kill that IPA. Lancaster bowl. Served me well as always. And my Wild West Brushworks brush was a pleasure to use. I really wish I would have a little bit bigger knot on this, but it is always a pleasure to use this little guy. It's just nowadays my preferences lean more around 26 rather than 24. So, I think that's everything. Alright, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and stay safe out there, and enjoy yourselves. Peace.